look, a couple of bits of controversy in that game. The Jon Bennison try, Pete, I know your opinion on this, so I'm going to start with you. But I mean, so second St Helens try, 6 minutes to go, I think it is. Jon Bennison reaches out and the ball touches, or appears. I personally thought it just touched the line. Jack Smith takes a look at it. I mean, he's about a metre away. He's got the best view in the house and still sends it upstairs, which I find pretty baffling. But Pete, what's your view on it?
It wasn't a try, Will. It was short. There are angles which suggest that the ball is on the line, and there are angles which suggest the ball wasn't on the line. The referee, as I understand it, the video referee has to be sure that that the referee has made a mistake. He has to have clear evidence for that. And the fact that there were two angles showing different things proves, as far as I'm concerned, that there was doubt. He couldn't be sure. He couldn't be 100% sure that the ball was grounded on the line. Therefore, he should have ruled it out. Simple as that. This particular video referee has been involved in a new number of controversial incidents this season. You could refer back to Leeds against Lee, when Brodie Croft had a try ruled out very dubiously in the opening moments. I think he got it wrong on this occasion, and it cost Leeds, but Leeds was still in front at the time, and they should still have seen the game out. Yeah,
I mean, full transparency, I wasn't at the game. I was watching at home, and I wasn't working. I was just watching as a fan, really, fan of rugby league, watching it. At the time, I didn't think it was that controversial, because I think the first angle Chris Kendall saw had him touching the ball down on the line. And I think if you've got an angle that shows it's try, then that's the only one that really matters.
Well, yeah, but there are other angles that show it wasn't a try. That's the.
But Chris Kendall didn't use them. He I don't know if he had them at his disposal, but there was only two. There was only two angles that he watched.
If Chris Kendall didn't use them, then that's on Chris Kendall, isn't it?
As I say, we don't know whether he had them available to him, do we?
But we've seen the angles on TV since, haven't we? The video referee say, I've seen every available angle usually. I don't know if he said that on this occasion. If he didn't use every available angle, that's a mistake by somebody. I don't know who by. The video referee has a job to do. He does it honestly. In my opinion, in this case, he made a mistake. But it's over and done with. It's as they say, it's in the papers. The try was given. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it now. Forget about it and move on.
Yeah, Jack Smith sent it up as double movement as well. Sam C, Sam B, have you got any issues with the double movement decision part of the decision there?
I'm not sure.
I don't think it was double movement.
My initial thought was no try. I messaged Sam straight away and was like, "There's no way this gets given." And then you kind of look at. I think the more you look at it, the more you start to doubt and wonder. And I think, but you're right in that Chris Kendall didn't seem to, given how long some video referee decisions have taken, which we've had over 5 minutes on occasion. It didn't seem to take that long, and that's probably where you're wondering, has he looked at every single angle? And obviously it's it's intensified because of the situation and like the fact it's the playoffs and what that try means, and then obviously what it means when they score the winner. But I think it's one where if you polled 100 people, you're probably going to get 50 different answers either side. And I think, like Pete says, it's in the books now, and it's how Leeds use that as motivation for next season, really.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that.
We all know what the problem is. The problem is this referee's on-field call malarkey.
And technology as well. Technology not being good enough. So many camera angles. I mean, not necessarily on this situation, but so many camera angles across the season have been blurred, which just isn't And I understand there's a lot of money that has to go into that, which the sport doesn't have, but it's not a perfect process, so you're not going to get perfect results.
But Jack Smith was right on the spot. He didn't think it was a try, or he would have sent it up as a try. He said no try.
I personally don't think Jack Smith has got an excuse for sending it up, given how close I mean, look, if you watch it back, he is literally a metre away, bent at the hips, scrutinising, and he still doesn't believe his own eyes. I don't understand why he sent that up sent that to Chris Kendall at all.
But when he sends it up as no try, it changes the picture, doesn't it? Because then supposedly the video referee has to be absolutely clear that there's been a mistake made. And Sam C has just said, if you asked 100 people, 50 people have a different opinion. There was doubt. We wouldn't be having this debate if it had been a straightforward, I don't know if that's a try or not. Chris, you have a look at it and you decide. But because we've got this daft rule where the referee has to make a guess effectively, then we get this sort of controversy. I just don't understand why they expect the referee to make a decision and then check with the video referee. Either the referee knows, in which case give the try or don't give the try, or he doesn't know, in which case why should he give an opinion before he hands it on? It's just an absolute nonsense, and it creates... Well, I mean, we all like controversy, don't we? We've been talking about it for 15 minutes, but it creates unnecessary hoo-ha. And if Jack Smith had made a decision one way or the other, or hadn't made a decision at all, I don't think we'd be talking about this. Everyone would just move on. But because he said one thing and the referee said the other, then we've got this debate. And it wasn't the first time in the game, was it, that the video referee overruled the referee.
Thanks for joining us. Please like and share.